All right. Hello, class. Hello, everybody, and good evening. Welcome to class. Welcome to another wonderful session where we work on our project and move this course forward. We are still on module 4, and today we are going to begin working on our main project. Thankfully, we have gotten the team we are looking for, and so we'll be able to install it on our main company website and build our website. So let me just go ahead, share my screen, and we will get started. I believe everyone here is doing well. Good to see you all, and welcome to class. All right, so let me share my screen, and we'll get right into the lesson. All right, everybody, welcome to day 13 of our web masterclass with WordPress. Today, we are going to start working on our project work. We are going to install our main theme for our company websites, and we are going to build world-class websites in this particular lesson. We are going to begin the process by installing the theme, and we will continue with the development of this particular website. I'm so happy to be part of this course because in this course, you acquire all the practical skills you need to put a company online. To do that, you need skills in domains, and we have treated domains. You need skills in web hosting. We have covered that already. You need skills in email and email server management, which we have also covered. And in this last module, we are covering the designing of the website. So if you are ready, let's get right into today's lesson. Now, creating beautiful websites with powerful features have never been easier in all of history than it is today. Creating websites in the past was much more difficult than it is today. Today, you can create world-class websites with very, very little skills. But first, before you create a professional looking website, it is important for you to plan your website. Plan the goals of the website, plan the purpose of the website on paper before you even get onto the computer in the first place. During your planning, design your navigation system. Think of all the menus you will need. Think of where you place your logo, where you place certain links. Would you want to create a top bar link before the main navigation menu bar? Then plan where every feature will be. Draw a sketch to visualize what you are creating and where all the important features should be. This is what professionals do when they are creating a project from scratch. After this step, you move to the next step of choosing a technology. You can write your code in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, or you can choose React or Angular to build the front end of your website. For the back end, you can use the powerful PHP server-side scripting language. PHP stands for Hypertext Processor, and it's a powerful language that has been supporting the back end of so many websites over the past few decades. Even WordPress is powered by PHP. You can also use Node.js or Python for your backend. You can use MySQL for your database because every web application requires a database. Most websites that draw their data from a database will have to be created using a database. And so every webmaster needs experience working with databases. When we talk about databases, we have what we call relational databases or RDBMS. RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. You need to learn about relational database management systems. There are RDBMS like Oracle. We have Microsoft SQL Server. We have SQLite. We have PostgreSQL. We have MySQL. MySQL is usually used for web applications and websites. And so for webmasters, we have a lot of experience working with MySQL. Today, you can work with what is called NoSQL, like MongoDB, to power your backend. This helps you to create a fully rounded web application with all the required technologies. However, if you want all the backend stuff created for you, then choose a CMS. A CMS is a powerful tool. It allows you to create websites without needing to write all the code from scratch or even know how to code at all. Examples of CMS include WordPress, we have Drupal, we have Joomla, we have Shopify, Wix, Squarespace, Magento, and so much more. WordPress is today's most popular CMS in the whole wide world. Nearly half of all websites are created using WordPress. WordPress has become so popular that as of 2024, over 43.5% of all websites are created with WordPress. Apart from special web applications and custom designs that certain companies will want for their projects, most websites just need WordPress. And so, as a tech professional, you need to have an experience in WordPress. In this project, we are going to spend some time to build some mastery with WordPress. WordPress is very easy to understand. Once you understand it, you can do a whole lot with that. You can even make money creating websites. The skills that you have learned, you can monetize your skills. You can put your skills to work. Don't just sit on your skills, apply it. If you have time, then you can make money. Convert that time to money. Find some clients. All you need to do is to let people know that you create websites. Once you let people know that you create websites, people will start contacting you. If not, take the step, walk to a school, tell them you create websites. They don't have a website, you want to create a website for them. Walk to a church, tell them you want to create a website for them. You give them a good discount to create the world's best website for their church. Walk to any company and tell them how you can make their business better with a website. What is very important is for you not to operate as an individual. Individuals are paid less, are devalued, and will easily be changed when a corporation comes in. And so, brand yourself as a company. Brand yourself as a business. Have a company name. Have a name that can represent your service. Create an invoice. Register your company. Have a bank account. And take checks. Because bigger projects are paid in checks, not in cash. So if you want to attract bigger projects, have a name that they can pay to. Not your personal name, but your company name. Branding yourself this way allows you to grow, allows you to get more clients, allows you to grow your influence, allows you to be professional, and allows you to get bigger deals. So make money designing websites. All you need is to get the right theme. Today, we have powerful themes for every project. Apart from special web applications, and custom designs. There are a lot of things. What you need to do is to spend time finding the right theme for the right job. Now, if you don't have an idea of the vision of the website you want to create, how can you choose a theme? That is why you have to have an idea for every project. Before you begin, sit down and do some planning first. Then choose the right theme. There are free themes that you can download, but these free themes are usually limited in the features and the functionalities they provide. And so choose premium themes. Premium themes cost some $62, $70, but it gives you the flexibility to create anything. Make sure your client is paying for the theme. And if your client is paying for the theme, why not get a theme? If you already have the theme, you can use it. There are some themes that come with several websites bundled together. And so you can have several options choosing from multiple designs for different projects. But if you don't have the right theme, do not hesitate in buying the theme. Buying the theme will give you the flexibility to get what you want. Looking for the right theme is the next thing that will set you apart. Forcing to use the wrong theme for a particular job will reduce the quality of the job. Also, if you don't have the license to use a particular theme and you are trying to work your way around it, you waste unnecessary time trying to do something that is very, very easy with the right theme and the right license. These themes are for sale, and for some of them, they will ensure that the theme is paid for before you can use it. Don't hesitate in getting the theme. Just make sure your client pays for it because you'll get more value having the right theme and you will still make a lot of profit buying the right theme. Then customize your theme and make it your own. Sometimes the right theme just provides you with a perfect layout for your project, but the theme was intended for something else. But coming into your hands as a webmaster, you can transform the theme to become whatever you want, proving to the world that you too are a webmaster. So, welcome to the Webmaster class. We are webmasters. I am a webmaster. You are a webmaster. In this class, we are acquiring the skills we need to become webmasters. Today, we are going to delve deeper into our project and we are going to start working. And so let's pay attention, let's get onto the work, and let's do the work. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. Once you learn, you become good. No matter what you lose in life, you still have a treasure. You still have something. Because when you learn, you just upgrade yourself and you make yourself better. You don't put your money in food that will just disappear, unnecessary things that will just waste away. Invest in things that have no value or little value. But when you invest in yourself, you become a better version of you. You know, when a plant is growing and you look at it, you cannot tell that it is growing. But come after a week or a month or a year, and you can definitely tell that this thing is no longer the same. That is what happens to you when you are sitting in this class. You are being changed. You are becoming better and better and better. Right now, nobody can see it, but let them come next week. Let them come next month. Let them come next year. And they realize that, whoa, you are different. You have become better. You have become more skillful. You have become more advanced. You have upgraded yourself. You have become a better version of yourself. And nobody can take it from you. This is what happens when you learn. And so let's keep on learning. Let's invest in ourselves. Let's become better versions of ourselves. If you become better, you become successful. The success is not in things, but in people. You become the success. And wherever you go, you become successful. No matter what happens, you become successful. If you find yourself in a different location, you become successful because the successful person is you. Your success is not about the things you have. Your success is not about the things you own. It's not about the things around you. It's about you. You are the success. You are the value. You are the resource. You are the treasure. You upgrade yourself and you better, become better. I love my job because my job allows me to learn every day. You see, there are some jobs they don't allow you to learn. My job puts me in the center of learning. So as I work, I learn. So I told you that I don't allow busyness to take you from learning. I am busy, but I'm still learning because my job makes me learn. So I become better and better every day. That is why I want you to be here and become better and better each and every day. This is module 4, and today we are covering our theme installation, our theme customization, and we are going to move our project to the next level. So if you are ready, let me see something in the chat. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Today is Happy Independence Day to our Nigerian friends. So let's wish all of them a happy independence and let's pray for them to grow and become better and better and more successful and more successful. So congrats and happy independence to all our Nigerian friends. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. So now I can see that you are all in class. You are ready. And so let's begin. I'm going to play 2 short clips. And after that, we will get right onto our theme installation. Our theme installation. So let me share my screen well, and we'll watch the videos and continue.
Do you remember the long, exhausting process of creating a website? Forget about it. One click. It is everything that you need to start your adventure with Btheme. Discover over 300 pre-built websites. Choose one. Use the Muffin Builder to adjust your work and show your own style. It's easier than you can even imagine. One click, and you can join thousands of happy Btheme users from all around the world. Do you know the meaning of professionalism? Well, we do. Btheme, the new definition of design freedom.
All right, the new definition of design freedom. And so the time has come for us to design our freedom with a beautiful website. So we are going to start our website, and I'm going to start from scratch by installing WordPress locally and then installing the theme. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to install WordPress. First of all, my Apache server is running. MySQL is running, so I can easily run localhost. And it's working. So let me install WordPress. To install WordPress, I will just extract this that I downloaded from um, WordPress.org. And so please, we are going to work on our project offline in the local host. Please do that because there are a lot of things we are going to learn. And once we are done with everything, we'll migrate our data online. And so everything we are going to do, the theme installation, WordPress installation, everything is going to be done locally. And we do it offline, not online. And if you put it online, you may not be able to use the theme for now because we are going to work on it offline together. When we are done, then we put it online. And if that is okay, after I install it, I'll share the theme with you and you can also do the same. So what I want you to do is to follow along, watch exactly what I'm doing, and you do the same thing. Do the same thing. And it's only this extraction that is taking time, but installing WordPress is going to be very easy. After the extraction, just open this folder, copy all the WordPress files. As a matter of fact, I cut it. Then I paste them here. This I may not need, so I delete this. Then I just go to my browser and I run localhost. And the work is called project work. So I'll just say project work. And let's see. Okay. So I have it here. And the installation, I'm not asking you to do a WordPress installation, okay? I'm not asking you to do a WordPress installation. I'm just showing you how everything is starting from scratch. And you are going to use the existing installation that you've already been given, that you already have, not online, but the local one you created for your company. Remember, we created two installations, one for main domains and one for the blog. I'm not talking about the blog today. All right, so this project we are going to do in our main domain. Right now, I just want to quickly do the installation for you to see how fast it is to install WordPress. And I'll create a database now. If you are working online, you create your database over here. If you are online, you create it with the MySQL interface, all right? And just by doing this, you see how fast I'm able to install WordPress. So installing WordPress should not take you more than 5 minutes. And the company I'm going to work for today is called Eagle Tech Africa. And I create a password here. And then let me create admin, say the Eagle site at 247. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use for my password. And then here I say admin at eagletechafrica.com. Then I'll click on install WordPress and you'll see that WordPress success admin. I paste the password here. I check the password and then let's log in. So you can see that I'm done. So installing WordPress is less than 5 minutes. All right, less than 5 minutes. And this is a manual way. All right. So for the main site, if I go to localhost project work, I'm going to see this. All right. So this is the theme we have. And I'm going to install the WordPress. And after I do the WordPress installation, then you also do your installation. All right. So just go to your local host. Your local host should be working. Just go to your local host and open to your main domain. Don't do any other installation. Open to your main domain and get it done. So let's follow through. You already have this. You should already have this. If you don't have it, you can do it quickly. You saw how I did it quickly. And after this, we will install the theme. So you are going to watch how I install the theme. Then I will let you do the same. So to install the theme, the first thing you do is to go to appearance here and then themes. This is the first thing you do. And like I said, we'll spend some time to build mastery in WordPress. Because with WordPress, if you understand it well, you can build a lot of amazing works, save a lot of time, and make a lot of money. So let's click on Add New Theme. Since we are not downloading a free theme and we are working with a premium theme, we are supposed to own the theme, so we will upload it. So anytime you are working with a premium theme, you come to upload theme. After you click on add, you click on upload. Then you click here to choose a theme. So the theme I'm going to be working with, I've stored it here. The name is Exponent. And professional themes, premium themes, most of the time come with child themes. So you download the parent theme, install it, allow it to complete. Don't activate it yet. Go back to the themes page, then add new theme, then upload theme, then choose a file and install the child theme as well. Install now. There's a difference between installing and activating. So in WordPress, you realize that these two terms are always there. You install and then you activate. So what I've done now is to install. And to activate, I can click here to activate the child theme. Okay, so most of the time you activate the child theme. So they are telling you that the parent theme, Exponent 1.306, is currently installed. So go ahead and click on activate or go to the themes page, look at the two yourself, you can see them here, then activate the child one. Once you activate the child one, it pulls all of its resources from the parent theme. Now, every theme works in a different way, a slightly different way. All right. With every theme, you have to follow how the theme works. In WordPress or building websites with WordPress, everything about infrastructure is the same. When it comes to building the work, installing WordPress is the same. Installing a theme is the same. But when it comes to customizing the theme, every theme has its own, either a different page builder or a different way for you to handle the theme. All right. But then if you have experience with WordPress, 50% of the work will already be done. So building experience in WordPress will let you understand every theme about 50% of the way. But then with every new theme, you have to discover how they do their things to be able to customize them. Right now, this particular theme is called Exponent. Usually before you work on it, it is good practice to go and check the demo online. So let's go to Theme Forest and let's look for it. So let's search for Exponent WordPress theme. Once we search for it, we see it here, and you can see that the price is 59 US dollars. When you pay for it, you will be charged a handling fee of about $2 or $3. So you end up paying about $62. Now, like I said before, this is a barrier between you and getting the right thing. And so when you are doing business, don't hesitate to buy the right thing for your project because it saves you a lot. All right. Sometimes we gather things. For me, I don't really buy things that much because I've always had things that I use. However, you realize that you are struggling to work on a project with a theme that is not very appropriate, and you are trying to work on a project or even a theme that you haven't gotten the license to use, but you are forcing to use in your own way and you try and you are just wasting time, wasting a whole day on something that will end up locking you somewhere. So buying the right thing saves you from all that. All right. And so don't hesitate in buying the thing. So long as it's business, let the revenue from the business pay for the thing and get the right thing. All right. And once you buy the thing for one project, you may actually be able to use it for several other projects without buying, having the license, having everything without buying another thing. All right. So don't worry about buying the thing because it's going to save you a lot. The only problem is that theme forests, where the best themes are found, and the theme creators market their products on theme forests. That is how they sell. And even if you go to their website to buy, they will bring you to their page on theme forest. And theme forest only accepts PayPal. So if you don't have PayPal, you are going to have issues paying because they don't take normal Visa, Mastercards. They just want PayPal. And they ask you to use your Visa card even through PayPal, but still it doesn't work because there's something about PayPal that has to be associated with it. And certain countries are not part of the PayPal accounts. You can't have accounts, for example, in Ghana. You don't have Ghana is not listed in the PayPal um, sign up countries. So you can't have Nigeria, you have it, but I don't know how many of you have PayPal. If you are in anywhere in Africa and you have PayPal that is functioning and you have a means of buying and loading funds into your PayPal, it's fine. One of the things you can do is that if you know anyone outside, if you're in Ghana, if you're in Nigeria, I don't know if you have that problem. You can have, you can create PayPal. You can let a friend in the US or in another country help you create it. But to transfer funds in it too, you need to have a way of getting your funds into your PayPal. But then if you have an online business, you can use that PayPal account to receive your payments. And so you can have funds in your PayPal account. So the only problem here is that without PayPal is going to be the problem. And this particular theme, I spent a whole lot of time trying to get it, and every effort failed. I contacted a dear friend in Nigeria to help. We went through a whole lot. It didn't work. I had to contact someone in Brazil before we bought this theme. All right. So I even needed this for yesterday's class. We couldn't get it, but just not because of the money, but the way to pay was a problem. So we ended up buying it from Brazil before we had it. But we have it now, so we'll be able to use it. So Solomon is saying that in Nigeria, I can buy with PayPal, but I can't receive. All right, I can't receive. All right. So I don't know whether in Kenya or Uganda your PayPal is working. South Africa, is your PayPal working? Is anybody here who uses PayPal? Let me know in the chat so that if anything, we know what to do. All right. So that is the only limitation when it comes to buying the thing. So let me click on this thing. Let me go to the live preview and I'm going to look at the demos. So this particular thing gives us 33, just 33, but they are good. Okay. So South Africa, your PayPal is working. Thank God your PayPal is working. All right. So do you use your card to load your funds straight into your PayPal, or how do you get funds into your PayPal account? Okay. All right. So, all right, that's beautiful. Then South Africa, you have no problem. Yes. Lesotho too, they don't have a problem. South Africa, you don't have a problem. That's good. So, um, for us, we are struggling with PayPal. And over the years, online payments and transferring money across Africa has been a problem. But now we have a lot of solution. That is even why I want us to have our e-commerce class so that we talk about payment solutions so that you know how to receive payments and also integrate payments into your websites and all that. All right, so that's fine. Now, these are the demos that come with this theme. They are 33, but they are very good. And apart from the blog, almost all our projects we may be working from this. Now, the one that I found that we can use is this one, cleaning. For our first project, we are going to use this theme. This theme, even though it was created for a cleaning company, it has all the features for us to learn how to create website very well with WordPress. And we are going to customize this. And by the time we are done, you will not believe the end product. So this is going to give us the layout we need to build our website. So what we need is to be able to acquire this theme and have it. Okay. So right now I'm on their own website, the demo page, and now we are coming to install it on our project work. Now, what I'm going to do now, you are going to do the same. Just watch me. When I'm done, I allow you to also do it, and we are going to install the Exponent theme. We have bought it, so we have it. Now, I am interested in going to the import to import the demo data or the demo I want to use because I've already installed the theme. But when I click here, I'm faced with this situation. This situation here with this particular theme is that they want you to prove that you bought it. You see, they want you to prove that you bought it because you can find this theme in any way. But if you didn't buy it, then you have a problem. If you didn't buy it, then you have a problem. You see, so trying to work your way around this particular theme without paying for it is a complete waste of time. So they want you to prove that you bought it before you can use it. All right. And so what we are going to do is that I'm going to, since I bought it, I have the license for it. So they want you to provide the purchase code. So this purchase code, how do you get it? They are telling you that, where can I find my purchase code? To locate your purchase code, you need to log into your ThemeForest account from which you purchased the theme and go to your downloads. Then on your downloads page, click on the download button next to the theme. And then on the license, certificate, and purchase code link, you can find the purchase code in there. Okay, so I need to get a purchase code before we can continue. All right, so to move on from here, I'm going to apply the purchase code. And this is a purchase code. I've already gotten it. This is how it looks like. Then over here, you put support@retailafrica.com. All right, so this is the account we use to purchase it. So once we get here, you need to do this. So don't worry, after I install it, I'll help you to install it. So we'll put a purchase code here. We'll put this particular email here. And again, this work, we are building it offline. You see, they are testing to see if the purchase code is valid. If it is valid, then you'll be allowed to use a theme. So next, they want you to install the plugins they use. Now, every theme works in a different way, and this particular theme, they want you to install a lot of plugins before the theme can work fully. And these particular plugins, if you have not licensed your theme, you can't install them. So since I have licensed my theme, I click on install and activate, and you see that it is installing the first one. After installing, it verifies and then it will activate. Once it activates, it gives it to me. I get success. It goes through and installs it. One of the most annoying plugins that I see here is this one called Chachu or Tachu or whatever the name is. I don't know why they will name a plugin Tachu. Tachu. It's very annoying, but it's one of the main plugins here for this particular theme. And I think it's a page builder they are using. So one thing about WordPress too is that we have different page builders that we use to create our pages. So this one, they have a Tachu or Tachu or Chachu or whatever plugin that you have to use. So it will install this and all these things without you owning the theme, you can't work. So this was a main barrier to our projects because I want us to use a modern theme, a theme that gives us modern. I have a lot of old themes that we can use, but to make the class more um, much better and for us to build on what we will use into the future, we have taken the trouble to acquire a brand new theme so that we can build amazing works that can give you the right image. And apart from the money we spent getting this thing, the trouble alone with paying was so bad. And thanks to thanks to my friend in Nigeria who helped, and my friend in Brazil who finally got it for me. Yes. So, all right. So this is step two. You do all these installations, and you can see that it is installed. So when you see this, it means it is installed. They have a default plugin that they want you to install. This particular default plugin is here. This theme recommends the following plugin, WP Forms Lite. So let's install the WP Forms Lite as well. That one is not part of the list here. So let's come here and install it. And remember, after installing, you definitely have to activate it. And so we wait for it to install. Once it's done, you will see that it's done. If you didn't have issues, it means you are using the right theme. You see, when you force yourself to use the wrong theme, you realize that one thing works, another thing doesn't work. You go through a whole lot, and some things are not working, some things are not just working, some things they will start working, then they will fail. So this one, let's activate it, and it's now done. So I have all the required plugins. Then let me come here back to appearance and go to exponent here to go and continue and do the most important part, which is importing my demo. Right now, this is how my site looks. Watch this. I have installed the theme. I've activated the theme, but this is what I get after I activate the theme. This is a theme I paid for, but you see, it's not the way I want it. And so I need to go and choose from their demos. I need to go and choose from their demos. Their demos. I said go to exponent. I need to go and choose from their demos. So I have to go to import and import the demo. So here you see that I've now been given the demos with no restrictions. So I look for the demo I'm looking for, I need for this project. It's called cleaning company. That is it here. You click on it first. All right. In the morning, some people make some mistakes. You click on it first, then you check this box. The boxes here, you check all of them. These two are disabled because they are probably already installed or this theme doesn't require them, so you don't see them. Then you click on import data. Now, the theme we are working with a license, okay? So for now, the only way you are allowed to use this is for us to build a project online, offline. When we are done, then we move it online. If you put this online, you will not be able to get access to the theme or the license anymore, and your website will not be able to function well. So please, and please again, we are working on offline. When we are done, then we move our work online. So after activating or importing this, watch this. When I refresh this on my local host, see what is going to happen. See, I now have the full demo given to me 100% because this is a premium thing. Everything is given. What is left is for me to customize it, and I have everything in its beauty, its splendor, its perfection. Everything is fully working. This is the freedom you get when you pay for the right thing. All right. But forcing your way to use the wrong thing or using an old thing restricts you a lot. So this is what we are all going to do. All right. So if your domain name is cotelsat.com, you are going to run localhost slash cotelsat.com. Enter, then you have your WordPress. Go to your backend of your localhost and install. Please, this doesn't go online, okay? If you understand what I'm saying, please type I do, all right? Because we are building offline. So if I say I do, I'll give you access to install your theme. All right, I do. All right, I do. So please do this and we will continue. And by the time you are done, you should have this particular page. You should have this particular page. Exactly like this. Exactly like this. So I'm giving you 10 minutes to do this. And in 10 minutes, I will check who has finished. So please begin. All right. So I can see someone saying the Apache server is giving errors. So with your Apache server, kindly make sure that it's not already running. If it's already running, it may produce some errors. But if it's not running, it will start. So sometimes it is probably running already. From the last time, okay, so I'm seeing that credentials are incorrect. So please make sure you copy it well and try it and let's see. Ashinafi, someone is saying it's probably because your credentials are wrong. Don't type it, just copy and paste and let's see. Because if it is offline, they shouldn't block it. This is localhost, so they shouldn't block it. All right. All right. So let's continue. Let's continue working. And the next part of this project will be to work on the menus of the website. So we'll be working on the menus. Once we are done working on the menus, we will move on to other areas like the top bar over here, then the title, the favicon, then the logo. All right. So if you are done, let's continue working. Let's continue working. So we are going to work on the menus now. Yes, so the WP forms, you should see it in your backend. At the top here, at the very top here, should be somewhere here. So just look for install. If you've not installed it, it won't affect your work now. So don't worry about it. Just look for it and install it. All right. So to work on our menus, I have created a plan for the navigation system. And so we will go ahead and work on the menus. So I'm going to show you how WordPress menus work so that we will use them to create the menus for our project. Now, the work we are doing now is going to be a real company's work. So the company is called Eagle Tech Africa, and the company provides several services. Now, the website I'm building, you are also going to build your tech company to provide the same services. And once you provide the same services, you will be able to um, We also provide the same services. So this particular website, open to the menus of, yeah, these are the menus we are going to be working with. So we have home, we have about us, and the about us, we have this. And then over here, we have the services of the company. So this company provides a number of tech services, and then their contact button here. So they provide web solutions, app development, digital marketing, cloud services, AI and machine learning, and data analytics. And over here, the services, I have them in a list over here. So under web solutions, we have what is called web design. Under web design, we have corporate websites, e-commerce websites, blogs and news websites. We also have landing pages. So on the website, you should have the navigation, do some drop downs for you over here. Under web hosting, they have web hosting, which is for shared hosting. Then they have cloud hosting, then VPS hosting, dedicated hosting. Then under domains, they have domain registration, domain transfer, SSL certificate. Under email, business email, which is good. Then Microsoft 365, and then Google Workspace. So for all the services here, you have been trained to provide all these services. So your business can provide these services to your clients. This company also provides app development. Under app development, we have web application development. We have mobile apps, iOS and Android. We have enterprise applications. We have custom software development, app maintenance and support, progressive web apps. So for your company, you can also provide app development services. And as a student of Rita Africa, this company works with Rita Africa, and this company provides these services. And you, as a student, through Rita Africa, you can also partner with this company. And if you get a contract that is beyond your ability to deliver, you can partner with the company in a way so that the job can be delivered to the client and you still make your profit from it. And so you can still do business that you are not there yet, and you can continue building your skills till you perfect every area of the business. But right now, if you take a contract that is bigger than you can still get it delivered through your company's partnership with Eagle Tech Africa so that the job can be delivered on time and you can still make profit. So you can still do a lot of business working with Eagle Tech Africa. So apart from app development, they also provide digital marketing, search engine optimization, social media marketing, pay-per-click advertising, and then email marketing. Then they provide cloud services. We have cloud infrastructure management, cloud migration, DevOps and CI/CD, then serverless computing. Then they also provide AI and machine learning services, AI model or machine learning model development, AI chatbots, automation with AI, natural language processing, AI consultancy, and then they also provide data analytics. So data collection and integration, data warehousing, data visualization, predictive and prescriptive analytics, big data analytics, and data governance. All right. So your company can also provide all these services. As you grow to understand how to provide these services. But even now, if you get a contract in any of those areas, you can still get a job done. And um, we as a company, we are going to benefit a lot from this company because we are going to get real world projects to use in our class to learn things that are happening in the real world. So we are going to be working on apps and AI and data analytics and a whole lot with real data, solve real problems. So these services, they will all be on the website like this. So this is the navigation system. And for your tech company, you can provide the same services. All right, so I'm going to show you how to create your navigation in WordPress. So in WordPress, you go to your backend, and to work on your navigation system, the first thing is to go to appearance and then menus. menus, menu. Please type menus in the chat for me. Type this menus. Type this in the chat for me. So this is where we go to work on our navigation system, where we work on our menus. Thank you, Busi. So when you click on menus, that is where you do all your menu customization in all of WordPress. Now, some things may have some differences and different things they want you to do. For example, this particular theme, after you create a menu, they want you to be able to, they want you to set it in a certain way. And so we will go through that. Okay. But what we are learning now, it applies to almost every WordPress theme. All right. So over here, we have edit menus and manage locations because we have menus for different locations. For example, we have menus for the main navigation. We have menus for the top bar. We have menus for the footer. This is where we control all our menus. Okay. So now over here, they already have a menu here. And the name of the menu is called main menu cleaning. That is what they are using. I don't want us to edit their menus, so I want us to create our own menu. So let's click on create a new menu. And this new menu, let's call it, let's give it a name. Let's say main menu, and then type the name of your company here. So main menu Cotelsat. So that becomes your main menu. Then choose the location of your menu. Where should this menu you are about to create, where should it be displayed? Main menu. So you click on main menu, create menu, and it will create it. So this menu will be created, and then we will populate it after it is created. Now it is created. For almost every other WordPress site, after doing this, you should see that the menu should take over. The menu should take over here. But this particular theme, they want you to do something else before they display because their page builder is controlling the header of the website. Okay. All right. So what we are going to do right now is that I'm going to switch straight to my Eagle Tech Africa main installation, and then we'll work over there. So let me open to the eagletechafrica.com, and I have this installed over there. All right. And that's what I wanted to do before starting. It escaped me. So let me go to eagletechafrica.com/wp-admin. And do I even have the password? Admin. And what is the password? Do I have the password? If it is wrong, it will shake the head and tell you that no, 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 no. That's how WordPress is. If WordPress doesn't agree with you, it will shake the head and say no, 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 no. All right, so let's see if it will shake the head again. All right, so it worked. So even here, I've not installed my WP forms. So we'll see, this is where you install your WP forms. Click on begin installing plugin, and then install this, and then it will download and install. When it is done, you will activate it. All right, so it's done. You click on this, then you go back to the plugins page and you click on activate. All right. All right, let's continue. So to work on our menus, I've already showed you, go to appearance and menus, and I'm going to work on the main menu here. This WP forms is disturbing. So appearance and menus. This is where we work on our menus. So the first thing I will do is to create a new menu. I click here because they have an existing menu. I don't want to touch it. So I'm going to create a new menu so that I can build it myself. So this create a new menu, I give it a name. I call it main menu, Eagle Tech Africa. Then I select the location, display here, main menu. So please pay attention to the location where your menu should be displayed, and then you click on Create Menu. Once you click on Create Menu, you have this, and then this is where we build our menu. So please watch this. Whenever you are creating menus in WordPress, you can create your menus with pages. So this particular website, because we imported the data, it imported all the pages that come with this particular website. Or if you have created any page, you will see it here. If you want any of those pages to be part of your menu, you click on it and then you click on Add to Menu, and then it will be added to the menu over here. See that it was just added automatically. All right, so this is how the pages are added. And they work. All right, so later you see that this is working, but I don't want to create my menu with pages, so I'm going to remove it. And I'm just showing you that it's possible to create your menus with pages. Apart from pages, we have what we call posts. As of posts, they are articles. To go to view all, you see all the articles, and there's only one Hello World article here. So yesterday you saw that Hello World was part of the blog articles. It's always there by default. We don't need it. You can use it for navigation, and you can change the title for the menu. Okay. What I usually use is custom links. When it comes to blog sites, I use categories a lot. So when we get to building our blog website, I'll use the categories to create a lot of menus for the news website. When it comes to a corporate site like this, I use custom links for my menus. All right. So with custom links, you are allowed to type whatever you want to see. So type home, and then here, let's put hash. Then hash means that it's a link, but it's not going anywhere. All right. So for now, I'm going to use hash here to create my links. Later, when I'm done creating all the pages, then I'll edit them and put the right links there. For me to be able to create a link, I will put something there, which is hash, and this will allow me to create. You see that when you click on add, it appears here. So we are going to use this method to build the navigation system, the entire one. All right, this is not what I'm looking for. This page should close. I'm looking for something else. Menus, this. So after home, the next page I'll create, the next menu is about us. I'm going to create about us. So I'll put it here and just put hash in here, about us. All right, so now I have just two over here. Let me add one more. This again. Let me add one more. Who we are. It's also a page. So all these are links to the web pages that we'll have. I paste it here. And then what do I put here? Hash. Then I add. Now that I have three menus here, let me go ahead and save my menu. I have three links here. Let me save my menu. For most websites, after you click on save, you are supposed to see this here because you have selected a location and the location is main menu. But for this particular website, they use a page builder called Tachu. I don't know whether they are trying to say Chachu or whatever. So I need to go to Tachu and control how the header is built. So to do that, this is what I'm going to do. So please watch this carefully. I'll look for Tachu over here. Then I'll put my mouse on headers because Tachu controls the headers. So I will do that, and I'll see this particular page. I'll scroll down. Please follow this. As you scroll down, you can come here and click on edit because this is the exponent header for the cleaning template. So let's click on edit to edit it. Once we click on edit, it's going to take over and we are going to see the heading. So this is the heading here, and this is what is controlling our site. So this is what we are going to do. Watch this. This area where you see horizontal menu, click on that area once. The moment you click on that area, on the left panel here, you are going to see menu name, and you can see that they are using the cleaning menu. We are going to change this to our main menu. Change it to our main menu. Go down and click on save. After we do this, once we refresh, we are going to see our main menu showing over here. Beautiful. So please do this quickly. Do this quickly. And once you are here, put it down in the chat and then we continue. Do this quickly. Once you are done, put chat down in the chat. So create the menus in WordPress, appearance menus, then come to statue headers and just click here once and change it to the menu you created. If you are done with this, please put down in the chat. I'm going to give you about 2-3 minutes to do this, then we'll continue from here. When you are done, just put down in the chat for me. Just put down in the chat for me. Thank you. All right, so let's continue. I can see that most of you are done. Some of you, at least, you are done. So let's continue. And so I want to show you something very important here. Once we refresh this, you can see that this is working. But the question is, this particular who we are is supposed to be a submenu of About Us. So what are we going to do to make who we are a submenu? That is what I'm going to show you next. It is the same in WordPress for everything, okay? So we'll go back to our dashboard. Since my statue is here, I'm going to leave it alone. Then I will click here, find dashboard, open it a new tab, and come back here. So in your dashboard, this is what you do. You go back to appearance and menus. That's where we manage our menus. Sorry. Let me share my screen again. So sorry. So sorry about that. All right. So this is what I was saying. You can see that we have home, about us, and who we are. The who we are is supposed to be a submenu of about us. So how do we do it? In WordPress, creating a submenu is the same for every website. So find your way to go to your dashboard. My statue was here and my dashboard wasn't. So this is what I had. So I put my mouse here and I saw this drop down. I put on dashboard, right click and open on a new tab. And then I move that one backwards. So over here, I'll be able to work on my menus. So you go to appearance and then menus, and then you are going to see your menus over here. So this is what we had, this is what we created. So we are going to make who we are a submenu. So watch how we do it in WordPress. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. Watch this. All you need to do is to put your mouse somewhere that the move icon will show like this. The move pointer will show. Then drag it and push it forward like this. Once it sticks, leave it. Don't drag it 2 times. Just once, let it stick and leave it. Because of this, just this, let's save it. And let's visit the site again after it's done saving. Let's come here and reload. After reloading, watch this. You can see that we have about us, and you can see that beautifully we have an arrow here. If you put your mouse on it, you can see an arrow showing here. This is so beautiful. Look at how the drop down looks. It's so nice and it's nicely designed. You know, a lot of CSS has gone into this. And imagine creating this from scratch. It's going to take a lot of coding and a lot of testing to get done, but it's done. So what I'm going to do is that I'll continue creating my menus. And what I'm going to do right now is that I will create for all the menus that I have. So the next one is going to be what we do. Highlight it without extra spaces. Go back to my menus. Then I will use custom links. I always use custom links to create my menus. Unless I'm creating blog sites, I use custom links. Over here, I'll paste this, and who knows what I'll put here. Since I'm still working on the work and I'm not done, what do you think I'm going to put there? Who can tell me what I'm going to put there? Just put it in the chat for me if you know what I'm going to put there. It's supposed to be the link, but the link is not ready. But I want to create a navigation system. You see, one of the first things you do when you are creating your site is to have a navigation system. So since it is not ready, I just put this hash here and I'm done. So I'll add it. So once I add it, it's added. It's added. Once it's added, it will disappear and it will go there. So I'm going to speed up and add all of them. And these same navigations, that is what you are also creating for your company. Over here, we have industry served to see the clients that we have so far. So I'm going to give you this navigation. We are going to create the same thing. So let me share this with you in your chat. You create the same thing for your website. So your company is going to provide the same services. And as a student of Rita Africa, if you get a client for any service you don't yet provide, you can get partnership with Eagle Tech and you can get it done. So I'm sharing the entire navigation system with you that I carefully created. Now I'm here, industry served. So I'm going to do this with some speed, paste it here, put my hash here, and I will not do the submenus until I'm done. So I'm just creating them first. Even though they are submenus, I'm not dragging them yet until I'm done creating just to maintain the momentum because I have a lot of them to create. I have FAQs. I create all of them like this. Now I'm done. So I'll come here and for each one, I'll drag it one step, drag one step, drag one step. Let me leave FAQs intentionally, save it, and let's see how it will behave intentionally. So let's come here and we refresh and you see that we have about us and FAQs. FAQs. Who knows what FAQ stands for? Who knows what FAQ stands for? Most of the time when we are creating websites, we have a page called FAQs. What does FAQ stands for? Here you can see that all these things are done beautifully. Oh my God. All right. So FAQs, frequently asked questions. All right. Now, who can help me place the frequently asked questions under about us? I want somebody to tell me what to do so that frequently asked questions can be found as a submenu under about us. So for the first time tonight, I'm going to let one person speak. Raise your hand if you know the answer and you will tell me. I want someone to speak. So just raise your hand and you tell us, the whole class, what we should do. All right. You are going to place frequently asked questions under about us. So just raise your hand. Let me call you and you do that for us. Anybody, 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 just raise your hand. I'm going to call you. I want someone who knows what we should do to tell us what we should do. Okay, the question. Okay, Emmanuel knows the answer. So let me allow Emmanuel to speak. All right. So Emmanuel, please unmute yourself. And the question is, this FAQs is supposed to be a submenu of about us, but at this time it is outside as a main menu. So how do we make FAQs a submenu like these ones here? So Emmanuel, what do you think we should do?
Okay, good evening, class.
Good evening, Emmanuel. Good to hear your voice.
Okay, sir. So as we did previously, you drag it a little bit to the right, just a
I
little.
drag I drag this to the right.
But when you go to your tattoo,
Which one is Chachu?
this way is what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
All right. So this is your WordPress dashboard or your backend. And when you go to
Alright.
appearance, you go to menus, and then you have this here. This is where we create menus. And this is the same for every WordPress site. So this is how WordPress manages their menus. All right. So you said I should drag this and
Yeah,
move it to the right, right?
just the right a little.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see it
That
same.
okay. So for what you are saying, if I drag it to the right, two steps, this is what it will become. Now it can
It
go
will
two
become
steps.
block. Yeah.
So now that it's two steps, let's see what is going to happen. I think this will create a problem, but let's see what will happen. So first off, you can see that it will disappear from the top menu here, and it has gone under blog. Is this what we tried
Yeah.
to do? This is what we are supposed to
Those
do?
those are
Okay. So that means we need to correct this. It shouldn't
yeah.
go two steps, just one step. So it should come back to be in the same line with this. So the alignment of the menu links decides or determines how they are arranged as well as either top menus or sub menus. All right, so now it is fixed. We have FAQs here. Thank you, Emmanuel. Good to hear you speak. Thank you. All right, so let's continue. Let's continue. I'm going to create my next menu, and my next menu is going to be called Web Solutions. Now, Web Solutions, I can find it here. So this website, they don't want to list services because they want to be very straightforward and display their services just like we saw on Bluehost and some of those websites. So instead of that, we want to place the services directly. Now, when I use Web Solutions and all the rest, app development, digital marketing, it's going to make the navigation bar too long and it will break. The navigation bar should be one line at all times. So because of that, we have created short versions of them. So I'm going to use the shorter versions of them to create my menus. All right, so I'll come here, come back to custom links. So one of the reasons why I stay there is because anytime you move, this thing also disappears. So I'll add web, I add it instead of website solutions or web solutions, I'm just adding web. Then I'll come and choose web design next. Web design. Then after web design, I'll choose corporate websites. Corporate websites. After corporate websites, I'll choose e-commerce websites. So I'm still here working. After e-commerce, I'll choose blog and news websites. After blog and news websites, I'll choose landing pages. And then let me fix it from here before we continue. So now that we have them here, I'm still like this. Watch this. This web design should be under web solutions or web. Then corporate websites will be under web design. So this time we are having a two-step or two-level menu. This means that what we made, the mistake we made with the FAQs now is going to be corrected here. So over here, once we refresh, we are going to see that we have web. When you put your mouse on it, you have web design. And under web design, we have this. This is exactly what we intended to create. And it's beautiful. All right. So let's continue. We'll go ahead and create web hosting. Come back here to your backend, custom links, web hosting, add to menu. Let me pick web hosting again. This one represents shared hosting, but we don't want to call it shared hosting because shared hosting is web hosting. So for clients who don't have the understanding of shared hosting, when you tell a client, when a client sees shared hosting, they'll be confused. They'll say that, why am I going to share with someone? They don't know that anytime they buy hosting, they share with someone. So if you tell them shared hosting, they will have to have some technical understanding before they know what they're buying. So for this website, we just said web hosting because that's what they need. So they see it and they apply for it. But anyone who is coming for dedicated hosting knows exactly what they want. So let's do that. So let me set the domains as well. And I'm done. I'll arrange all of them. And I've given you these links. So you are creating the same links on your website and you are providing the same services. So now you are expanding your website. And if you are able to brand yourself very well, you are going to be seeing that you are doing well. And for all you know, people will be searching online and they'll come across your website. And you can get business just through search engines. So all of these things, they are businesses that you can attract. And by virtue of being a student at Red Africa, you can deliver to your clients well. All right. So I'm done with the web solutions. Let me go and fix them first. Then I'll continue with the others. All right. So under the web solutions, we also have hosting. Then under hosting, we have web hosting. We have cloud hosting. We have VPS hosting. We have dedicated hosting. Then under web solutions, we have domains. Under domains, we have domain registration, domain transfer. Look at what I'm doing, drag and drop, and it's building a site. You see, I'm just doing dragging. Meanwhile, this is supposed to be serious code. I'm getting the same thing that a lot of code should get for me by just clicking and dragging. That's all I'm doing. So when I'm done, the web solution section will be properly created. So under web, you see web design, web hosting, domains, email. This is beautiful. This is what we just created. So let me quickly create the rest and then we'll move on. So instead of app development, I'll just say apps. Then I'll come here, custom links. I'll create apps. Then I'll say web application development. Hash. I say mobile apps, iOS and Android. Then enterprise applications. Then custom software development. Then app maintenance and support as a service. Then we have PWA, which is progressive web applications. So let's add this and let's arrange them well. So under apps, which is a service on its own, we have web development, web application development. So all of these, they are not second level subdomains, they are first level subdomains. So let's save and check what we've done. So you can see that after web, we have apps and web application development, mobile app, all these ones are here beautifully. All right, so please, you create the same navigation system and then that is what we will use. So marketing, and the work we are doing is a real work, okay? We are working for a real client. And once we are done, the website is going to be real. So use this opportunity to also create your website and you can provide the same services provided by Rita Africa. Sorry, Eagle Tech Africa. I've said Rita Africa 1,000 times today. So anytime I want to speak, then I'm saying Rita Africa. Okay. So I'm adding. Okay. So they have cloud services for cloud. For the marketing, let me see. That's under marketing. Then we have cloud. Cloud migration. DevOps and CI/CD. Sorry. Then we have serverless computing. Okay. So this one, we'll just call it AI because of space. If you create a problem, you have to fix it. So we'll just say AI. Then we will use AI model development. AI chatbots. Then automation with AI. Okay. Then NLP, natural language processing. Let me remove the NLP. Okay, I'm going to put it there. I'll come here and I'll edit it. Okay. Then we have AI consultancy. After this, one more service, which is analytics. So add this. Let's fix this right now. So under cloud, we have infrastructure, cloud migration, DevOps, and CI/CD. Under AI, we have this. Let's fix it and see. Then next up, we have analytics. Let's call it data. So let's call this data collection and integration. Over here, we'll just select this. Sorry about that. Then we've done data already. Okay, we have data. So we just move on to data collection and integration. Then we have data warehousing. Okay. Almost there. data visualization. Over here, I nearly mentioned the tools. Tableau, Power BI. So let's add. Then two more. Last one. Then we are done with the services. Let's add this. And over here, we arrange them here. So here, like this. So as we are doing this, we are learning them because let's click on save. Because we'll be creating them for every project. So just by doing this, I've been able to create a fully functioning navigation system. And the line is not broken because I've used the right heading. Because if these things are too long, it will break line, and that is not nice at all. That is not nice at all. So do what you can over here. I'm giving you 5 minutes. In 5 minutes time, whether you are done or not, we will continue because I want to finish so that you get a video and use the video to watch what you need to. So let's take a short 5 minutes break. Go ahead and work on it after the class. So the next few minutes, what we are going to do is to use the tattoo header to work on we'll start with the site title. The site title. Or what we will do is this. Let's just work on this part. And once we are done with this part, we will wrap up because we are supposed to upload the favicon and then tag title and then logo. So let's begin with this part here. And okay, we have this one here to do. So let's work on this. So over here, I want us to put something that is attention grabbing. Actually, I forgot one thing as well. So in the menus, I realized that we didn't have why do I keep opening this thing? This thing's got to close. Come on. So over here, we have contact us. So this contact us, I'm just thinking where to place it because there's no longer space on the navigation bar. You see, so let me put it there and you'll see what will happen. Let me go to custom links and place it there. And you are going to notice that with contacts at the last page, as we originally intended, it's going to break the navigation bar. And you shouldn't create any site that will cause this. You see, it has broken it instead of being on the same line. So this is bad. So you should find a way of optimizing this. And what I've decided to do is to move it under About Us and also move it up to About Us. Move it to About Us. So I'm trying to drag it up till I get to About Us. Then I put it under what we have over there. So under FAQs, I place it here. Then I save. So with this, we should be able to have this. So what will happen is that we have this here and we need to place something here. So we will leave the logo for tomorrow. Tomorrow in the afternoon session, we are going to have an industry expert. I don't know if I've discussed it with your class, who will take us through professional logo designing and web banner designing. So for the next few weeks, we'll be having this particular class so that we can enhance our skills to create this particular work well and gain mastery in web design. So tomorrow in the afternoon, we all meet for that. I don't know if you've been told, or I've told you myself, you need to have Canva and Photoshop on your machine. So tomorrow we'll start using it, and you can just have some logo for now, and we'll have the class tomorrow. After that, you can think of how to create a good logo, and you can use it over here. All right, so over here, I still want to put something that is attention grabbing. So whatever you think will grab attention, we can put over here. Later, we'll change the color scheme. It doesn't have to be green. We change it. So for me, I decided to go to Tattoo and here, click on it and come here. The URL, I put hash and then the text. Instead of getting started, I said contact us. You can put anything like call now, call us today, anything that is attention grabbing, but make sure it doesn't break. So contact us fits fine. Just put anything you want here. And I actually want you to be creative and put anything here that will grab attention. All right. And later when we are inspecting this work, we will check what you did and we will see the diverse creative works that everyone has done. All right, so this is done. Over here, I'm going to touch you Monday to Friday, 10 to 6. 10 to 6. Why 10? It's going to be 8 a.m. Why 10? 8 a.m. So with the touch you things, once you click on it, you look for it and edit over here. Later, I'll change the URL to this. So 8 o'clock a.m. to 6 p.m. Let's make it 1700. Let me save and see if it is working. All right. Monday to Friday. That's beautiful. Then let's see our contact, if we can have a beautiful contact there. Let me move this here. And here is going to be sales at eagletechafrica.com. I just hope I've not distorted anything. Let me save it and see. Refresh. Okay, I have a problem. I can see that this one has broken. Let me come here and undo and save and check and see if it will be restored. It's restored now. So what I'm going to do is that I think my email is longer than the space here. So I'm going to click somewhere here and I'm seeing the width provided for email. I'm going to increase it so that email will have some more room, like 25. Let me save it and just refresh and see if it will work. Hope it doesn't break it. It didn't break it. But can I still change my email now and say info at Eagle Tech Africa and save it? Hopefully it should stay. Don't break. It broke. So it's like the items here are crowded. That's why this one is breaking. So let me come here and this one has a long column, 45% now. Let's change this to 30-something percent. 35 should do. Besides, there's nothing there. So fixing this, let's see if it will work. Not working. All right, so I'm going to undo. $35. Okay. So I'm trying to close the gaps so that the column 4 will not break. It's having 35. So why is it broken? Alignment. This is okay, but it shouldn't break. Why will it break? Now that it's having 30%. If it breaks again, then I'll take time and look into it and see how to fix it. Still there. This one is still 25. All right. So the next thing I'm going to change is just a phone number. I'll take time and fix this. For the phone number, I'll put the phone I want to use here. Let's make this +233 0302 45. This is 2. Okay. So this is also broken. Let me open the space and see how this can also work. Instead of 12, let's open it to 20. Let's save it. Let's refresh. And let's see, it's still not getting any change. All right, so I'll take time and fix this part. By tomorrow, I'll show you how to do it. With everything, you need to see how they do their things. And in our next class, we'll put a good title, we'll put a logo, a favicon, and then the logo here, and we'll start working on the revolution slider. So I'll leave you with this. Make sure you spend time and get to where we are now by tomorrow. Don't be left behind at all. If you are left behind, it means you are not going to benefit from this. And in the root phase, we are going to be testing you practically based on things you've accomplished, based on your performance in terms of what you've done. All right. So that's how we keep our records. Thank you very, very much. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can put in the chat and I'll do my best to answer you. So thank you. Merci beaucoup. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.